Hi, are you married to or in a partnership with a type 2 male? Maybe you have a type 2 son. Let's make sure today by looking at how do you profile the type 2 male. I'm Carol Tuttle, the best-selling author and creator of the very popular and life-changing content called Energy Profiling and Dressing Your Truth. And yes, I'm mostly known for Dressing Your Truth for women. Maybe you don't know, but we also have Dressing Your Truth for men. We get a lot of requests from my viewers to say, how do you profile guys? Well, you profile them the same. All the information I teach about energy profiling in my book, It's Just My Nature, can be applied to men. In fact, I have a lot of examples in here. This is sort of a gender neutral reference to energy profiling because I will talk about stories and examples and how do you assess either gender in this book. And let's look at type 2 men. So we're still looking at certain qualities of movement. So let's review very quickly what is the quality of movement in the type 2 energy. I've got here, we do create style guides for men when they purchase the dytmen.com course. So which one's the type 2? Oh, darn it, the one in the background. That happens way too often. That is a side effect that type 2s feel challenged by, that they're in the background because their energy is more subtle. So I'm going to refer to some key words here on the back. The type 2 guy is detailed and easygoing in his overall general nature, unless you give him some reason to retreat and go within. Then the easygoing can actually not be present because turtles are type 2, and if they feel threatened, they go within their shell. So when a type 2 guy is living his truth and he feels really confident in it, we can say he has a detailed and easygoing nature. Keywords: relaxed, fluid, understated, detailed, inviting. Shapes: elongated S-curves, ovals, softened rectangles, teardrops. Yeah, we're going to look for this, and let's pull out a few. We're going to look for a more fluid movement, relaxed, fluid, inviting quality to their faces. We're going to take a look at type 2 faces, and we're looking for these shapes in their face: elongated S-curves, ovals, softened rectangles, and teardrops. And the other information applies with learning about their personality, and learning about their body language, learning about their thought and feeling process. Those are all assessment tools you want to take into consideration, but today's video is going to show you how you see it in their faces. One characteristic that is almost universal, because not every type 2 has every character trait 100%, but we say it's well into the 80 percentile. A phenomena that type 2 men especially have is keeping the boxes that different media things come in: televisions, DVD players, computer cases, the boxes, the shipping. They have I just spent the weekend away with my husband, and I nicknamed him over the weekend. He's the just in case guy. Just in case it happens, he's got something in his pack to take care of it. So let's look at the faces. We'll first look at one. Now, overall, we're looking for that fluid, relaxed, inviting quality. What I like to say, it's as though a type 1's face is moving this way. You'll see in the other video, a type 4's face is moving this way. A type 3's is kind of moving in every direction. A type 2's is like it just shifted down a little bit and it's moving this way. So let's just imagine if a type 4 face was straight, symmetrical, if you were to just go, ooh, and relax the face, melt it a little bit, that would be a type 2 face. So we see in this gentleman, who is a partner of one of our Dressing Your Truth customers, his type 2 quality. Look at the top of his head. That's a softened hairline, a big S-curve. Elongated S-curve we see there. His brows drape down the sides of his eyes. We see a heavier hooded eyelid and a downward softened draping quality to his eyes. And then again, that we see you see a blending here with the chin to the neckline, and the cheek has a more blended quality. So we don't see a real defined jawline. It's all very blended. And up and across the nose bridge is quite blended as well. And overall, you can say it has that relaxed, fluid, inviting quality. And as we look now at a group of type 2 men, we've got some famous men here that you recognize, and if you're a Bachelor fan, you'll notice one of them is a Bachelor, and if you're a Survivor fan, you'll notice one of them is one of the Survivor candidates or reality TV stars. So let's go. We've already talked about the upper left. We've got right there, we know Prince William. Prince William has a very type 2 face. Teardrop nose, that weighted cheek, that elongated weighted cheek where the weight of his face is down here. Very blended. No, you don't see a cheekbone standing out. You don't see any feature really presenting as there's no chiseled quality to it. It's very soft, blended quality. George Clooney, there's a little more brightness in his eyes, but you can see the elongated eyebrow, softened quality to his eyes moving downward, and just his inviting quality in his facial features. Bottom row, bottom right, this is a Ryan Reynolds, again, has a very type 2 face. We're looking for the same things, those S curves. We've got the softened cheek, the elongated cheek, the middle bottom. Everything looks very soft, blended, S curves, and a hooded eye that we can see in his. And then the bottom left, his face just very much overall, the features are more blended. And we do see in several of them that they don't have super high they have very low contrast to medium contrast from their hair and skin color. So you can see those similarities with these type 2 men in their facial movement. You're again looking for a quality of movement in their personality where they can take their time, they need more details, they need the opportunity, they're more, it may feel to higher movement types like it feels complex or it's not fast enough, so they're shamed a lot for that as children, that they need to move faster in. Unfortunately, in our stereotypical view of what a male should be in years past, a lot of them are told they weren't man enough. I have a really great blog post on the Child Whisper blog about that, the sensitive boy, and if he was shamed for being his true nature as a child. And some type 2 men never have healed that, and so they're trying to override it and get real more push forward and aggressive, and it's not who they are, and they're very unhappy as a result. So make sure you support your type 2 male, understanding him. Read the book, It's Just My Nature. Other resources you want to reference, go to the facial profiling videos that are here on YouTube or on my website and learn about facial profiling with those videos. They're videos I produce with my daughter Ann. The dytmen.com course has facial profiling videos as well. We put that course on sale every Father's Day. It's available all year round. It's a great resource, especially type 2 men. They need to be honored in a way that they can come forward with their gifts, their gentle nature to make a difference in the world, so they're not compromising themselves by being someone they're not, because the world really needs that nurturing quality of a type 2 male, and that is as masculine as what we've stereotyped males to be in the past. That it's a great quality. We have some of the greatest men that have made a difference in the world are type 2s, and they've made a lasting difference. We also have the celebrity galleries at dressingyourtruth.com where you'll see both male and female faces. And so the more familiar you get with people you know out in the spotlight and you understand the mechanics of facial profiling, the more support you can give the men in your life that are type 2. Thanks for watching. We'll follow up next week with our type 3 video, and share in a comment. Do you know a type 2 male in your life? How has this helped you? How can you support them with the information you have, rather than be frustrated or expect things of them that are not congruent with who they are? Draw out the goodness they bring. They're not I have a type 2 husband. We've been married 40 years, and I've learned if I'm aggressive, if I'm not considerate of his nature, it's a difficult experience, but they're easygoing as you honor them. And as we honor them and they honor themselves, that quality comes forward. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you can get the notification that the next video is up for the week.